Okay, this is a front end loader. It's from a Kenmore Elite. I think they're probably maybe 3 years old. Bought the set used. It's newer than what I have, and it's got steam and all that other crap that I'll probably never use. But it looks good. The lady said the washer started making noises and moving around, and what it was is this is a direct drive system, so it doesn't have a belt and a separate motor. It's all right there. What happened is the bolt came out right there, and that part is plastic, and the splines, so that's glued on right now, which stinks because I have to figure out how I'm going to get this off, because I need to get the stainless drum out so I can fully clean this. The point of this being apart is this thing stinks like shit. Right now it kind of smells like soap, even though as nasty as it looks. This is mainly to show you have to maintain a front end loader. It does not clean itself. Like I said, it smells like soap now, but I tested it, and I tested on the drop cloth, and it absolutely reeks when I bring it out. As you can see, this is the front gasket. It goes in just like this is how you would see it. This is the front end when you open the door, and just look at all, y'all see all that crap, that growth on it. That brings on the stink. Any rubber tubing, I mean, just look at that. Absolutely nasty. And a lot of times it's probably because people don't know you're supposed to maintain these. You need at least, I mean, depending on how much you use it, because one thing, it's not gonna drain all the water out of this. These things run on the bare minimum amount of water to clean your clothes. So it doesn't like just fill up like an old style and flush itself. So there's going to be residue left in. So you need to either once a week just run a empty cycle, just so it's just plain water rinsing itself out, or put a little bit of bleach in there, vinegar. I mean, if you got a family with a bunch of kids and you're constantly washing dirty clothes and stuff, you need to do it more often. These aren't your old style washers. So, yeah, I mean, look how nasty this is. I mean, even around this gasket seal, which, you know, it's not leaking or nothing, but I mean, just look at this shit. I mean, this is funk. This is mildew, mold, soap residue. And soap, mildew does grow on soap. And it stinks. And this is what makes your clothes smell like crap. You can put all the types of soap you want, Downy, it doesn't matter. It's just gonna make it worse, make it build up more. You shouldn't have to use like Downy, whatever you call that, to make your clothes smell good. If your clothes are coming out stinky, there's a reason why. And you should see the soap holder, not the tray that comes out, but the actual box that it goes into. It's nasty. I mean, there's mold growing on soap that's been stuck there. So, as you can see, I kind of have the inside looks clean. This is always going to be clean because you have clothes rotating in here. This is going to be the shiny part, which they make it shiny. They buff it. Outside's just a dull. It's all stainless. But that's why this part looks dull. It's not because it's dirty. It's just because they don't shine it to make it pretty and smooth. So I'm going to get this out once I figure out how to get the magnet off of this thing, since I glued it to the shaft. My fault. I should have done this and cleaned it before I did this. I just didn't realize this was dirty. It was smelly. I was hoping just to do some clean cycles with a bunch of bleach and stuff, and hopefully flush this out. But as you can see, it's not going to just flush out. It stays there. So it's going to be disassembled, obviously. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's still some other hoses. This is the main drain hose on the bottom, and Then it goes to the pump. I'll take the pump out, clean that out. This is a heating element. This, see, it's got that funk right there because it got hot, and then that residue just melts to it. So I'll have to clean this off and make sure so it doesn't burn itself out. Like I said, I'll probably never use the steam feature, but like I said, this is a direct drive, so you don't have to worry about a belt or anything. But the problem is they screw on in the center there. It's plastic, which goes on the stainless steel, the steel shaft there. When that bolt came loose, the splines on the plastic wore out. So I glued it on, which it works, but now I can't get it off. And they don't sell just that inner plastic part. You have to buy the whole magnet, which is stupid. As you can see, there's 3 screws that allow you to take that center plastic piece off. I was reading online, there's sayings that it's plastic so electricity doesn't accidentally transfer from the energizing system here to the washing machine and shock you. Or it's just, you know, money saving. And like I said, if it wears out, they make you buy the whole damn thing. So I'm gonna try to get that off without destroying the shaft and the plastic, so I can just get this fully clean and just re-glue it back on, because once I get it clean, it should be fine. I know how to maintain these things, which isn't hard, but a lot of people don't. I have 3 sets of these. I got another set right here, same thing. This is a Maytag 3000 series, a little bit older, but like I said, it looks perfectly clean. This one, you can see, people don't clean. You gotta clean the gasket. You gotta get behind the gasket. This one isn't too bad, but I'm sure if I took it out, it'd be the same as this. It'd be gunk around the seal here, around here. One thing, if I can't get this drum apart, there's gonna be 3 arms. And the bad part is they're probably not stainless, they're steel. And that's probably where this rust leaked out right here. That's just rusty water. So I'm hoping that's just funk that's gathered, because if not, that means there's a high chance the steel arms that are behind, see how this is dented out right here and here? There's arms right there, which then go to the steel shaft, and that's they're welded. Problem is they didn't make that stainless steel. I'll make a video of that, so doesn't feel like there's a broke weld or anything, but I'll have to get in there. If they are rusty, I'll just sand it, get it good. If I have to weld it, I'll re-weld it, and then I'm going to coat it with some rubberized coating and hope it stays, because once those break, or if they're so bad, you can't just replace it. You gotta replace the whole steel drum, and it's just not worth it, the price I paid on these. So you know, it'd be just money lost. So, but like I said, it doesn't drain. These things don't completely drain. They don't. I wish they made like a flood feature where it just floods these things with water and just hoses them out. So I mean, look at this. This is just nasty. But it's not the manufacturer's problem, it's the user's problem. You need to read the manual. It's not hard. Just clean the damn thing. That's all you gotta do, is run a clean cycle. Put some bleach in there, run it once a week, once a month. Not never. And then go buy a new one when it stinks. There you go.